All right, the next couple questions are actually pretty much the same, so I'm going to answer them together. They came from VZ Hong and Jizzed. Love these names. Question is, I try to stop playing after winning several buy-ins, but keep playing if I'm losing. Generally the idea is playing longer when losing, playing less when winning. How do you find the underlying cause of this? How do you solve these problems? The first thing is when you're trying to lock up a win, in a sense, it's going to happen most likely for two reasons. One, overconfidence, and the overconfidence is a feeling like you're winning so much that winning is easy, and it's just going to continue to happen. So why continue to play? Lock up the win. You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose the money back. And then the other reason would be fear, and that would be the fear of losing that money. Now, why are you now more motivated to play when losing? Well, obviously, you're trying to make that money back. So you can see that everything here is is revolving around money, and obviously in poker, money matters a lot, and I will never diminish the importance of that because it is essential. Really, I mean, why else are most of you playing? But in the long run, in the short run, confidence needs to be sort of centered on skill. It needs to be focused on that more qualitative, process-oriented way of thinking. Because if it is too results-oriented, then you're going to be making decisions like quitting or playing that are not based on long-term EV, but they're based more on money and locking up a win, or perhaps locking up confidence, or the fear of losing and protecting those losses. So the first way you want to start looking at the underlying cause is to do some writing after sessions where you quit early or continue to play when losing, and ask yourself some why questions. What's going through your head at the time as it's happening, and why do you think you are so driven? Why, like if you were to quit a session when you were losing, what would happen? What would you be thinking about? Like what kind of urge, motivation would you have, and what's kind of driving that? And if you were to continue playing when winning, what would really be driving the urges to want to quit? The first thing you really got to do is try to assess that, get a sense as to what's running through your head, and then you want to be looking at either the confidence issue or the fear issue, which sometimes can be interrelated. So hopefully that helps. I know for Jiz, you were looking for more specific advice. Since you haven't gotten the book yet, what I want to emphasize is the idea that when emotion rises too high, it begins to shut down higher brain function, which means that the emotion sort of driving you to play kind of grabs hold of what you may logically know you want to do, but that logic is not available to you, right? What's available to you is that drive to get the money back. That's all you're sort of focused on. And conversely, when when you're winning a lot and are either overconfident or fearful, that emotion is sort of grabbing hold of your mind again, and now sort of pulling you back to want to get off the tables and lock that win up. Being able to prevent that means that you recognize the early signs of this. So as the losses start to mount, it's an immediate trigger for you to understand that you're going to need to work hard to maintain solid thinking and solid decision making, both in terms of whether or not you're going to continue to play, as well as the actual tactical poker-related decisions that you're going to be making. And the same goes for the times where you're winning. You've got to be able to recognize the earliest signs so you can grab hold of it and maintain control. Hopefully that helps. Let me know otherwise.